Good Monday evening, everybody. Great way to start a week with nothing going on. Beautiful sunset out there, lots of blue skies, a few clouds drifting on through, but other than that, not really too much happening. And should be a very mild day tomorrow with temperatures back way above normal. That will be changing as we go toward the later portion of the week with another storm system heading our way off the west coast. It's pummeling the area there with rain, snow, and colder temperatures. By the time it gets here, we could be looking at the potential of maybe some severe weather coming on through. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a little bit. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek from News 12 in downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee. Questions, concerns, ideas, complaints, if you absolutely must, find us at wdef.com/weather or email me at aonek@wdef.com. We don't have a weather picture of the day, but if you've got weather pictures to share in our West Shore Home Weather Window Picture of the Day segment and online, we'd love to see them and share them. Pictures at wdef.com or facebook.com/WDEF News 12. Temperatures today, again, right about where they should be. Not doing too bad. We're still waiting to see how we wound up with rainfall for today. Didn't have too much left over. It was mostly sunny all through the day, but not too bad on the temperatures. Right about normal for this time of the year for January, and nowhere near our record highs or low temperatures. So again, right straight about normal for the time being, with a surplus of rainfall already in the gauge for right now. Heading out the door for Tuesday, it'll be chilly in the morning, even frosty. We'll take a look at that forecast in just a little bit. Should be an excellent afternoon for hitting the golf ball around. Temperatures back in the high 50s with those winds out of the southwest. Might be a little bit of a hook or a slice problem, and temperatures will be on the mild side over the next few days. We'll see chances of rainfall making their way into the picture very late on Wednesday, talking about midnight Thursday or so, and then on Thursday, possibility of showers and thunderstorms out there, and temperatures again over the next few days very much on the mild side. High pressure keeping things very calm, dry. We've got a few clouds drifting on through, a minor disturbance down toward the lower portions of the atmosphere from the Great Lakes all the way down to around the Gulf Coast. A few clouds will be possible, but that's going to be about it. Our next storm system is already on the way, looking off the west coast. That is where we see this storm system heading across the country in the next few days, and that'll be our next potential for maybe some heavier weather coming on through. Now for tonight, it'd be nice if we could keep the clouds around, because a thicker cloud cover keeps the heat of the day from evaporating upwards too quickly and radiating all that heat away. As the clouds from today begin to part, all that heat just goes away, and that's where we may see the potential of maybe some frosty conditions out there, back around freezing for most of the area. So be prepared to scrape the entire windshield clean as we go into tomorrow. Tuesday afternoon temperatures, again, above normal, decent amounts of sunshine, maybe a few clouds, and then looking at more clouds heading our way for Wednesday. Notice again, the temperatures will be a little bit different thanks to that cloud cover back in the lower 40s. And then we see temperatures a little bit milder back to the west, but chances of rainfall, maybe a speckle of rain or two by Wednesday evening, and temperatures close to 60 degrees across the river valley, showing the potential of some very mild numbers shaping up for us as we go into around midweek. But by the end of the week, Wednesday into Thursday, the Storm Prediction Center, which issues the severe weather outlooks that we show you very often when there is that potential out there, the extended forecast only goes to about a 15 to 30% range, and this for late Wednesday into Thursday. What we are going to be looking for is, again, going to be the potential of maybe some problems here south of Chattanooga down to almost the Florida Panhandle. This will be the greatest potential, again, for severe weather for now. But as of right now, the one thing to take a look at most importantly is that it is mainly south of the area, northwest Georgia, northeastern parts of Alabama. That is where we may see again that potential for the possibility of stronger weather taking place here. This is also, again, several days out. So by tomorrow morning, we will have the next day 3 forecast. That'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and that is where we will see, again, the potential of the heaviest amount of potential given in an actual forecast. So that'll narrow it down a little bit. Good possibility that we may see the threat greatest down to the south of the viewing area. Hopefully it stays that way, but because this is the day 4 to 8 extended forecast, a lot can change between now and then. So we'll be watching that very carefully. We'll see some very mild temperatures over the next few days. Yes, we will be getting cooler. We'll show you that on the 7-day forecast, but beyond that, temperatures should be quite nice as we get into the end of this next week and the weekend after the weekend itself. Toward next week, looking at very mild numbers coming on through all the way across the southeastern United States. So temperatures in some areas of the Gulf Coast might be pushing 70 degrees, and then that also will be compared with chances of rainfall a little bit above normal for us. The best potential of rainfall will be well to our west as that conveyor belt of storm systems rolls on through. For us, by the time we hit the end of the week, chances of rainfall best on Thursday, and there will be that potential of some areas again around the area for the News 12 viewing area, seeing that potential of maybe higher amounts of 3/4 of an inch to over an inch possible, and some portions of Georgia and northeastern Alabama may pick up quite a lot. Doesn't look like flash flooding at this time, but it does look like wet roadways. So overall, we're not doing too bad for the time being with rainfall, but over the west coast, from anywhere from Puget Sound all the way down to San Diego, we could be talking about 3 to 10 inches of rainfall in some of the higher elevations. We could be looking at snow of around 4 feet over portions of the Rockies. So travel well back over to the west of us could be problematic. Anything west of Denver and Albuquerque, please keep that in mind as you are traveling. Next potential of any winter weather, again, we might see the potential of that storm system rolling through, giving us the possibility of some stronger weather here. But as we get into the Friday morning situation, some of that leftover moisture might, emphasis on might, turn into a winter weather scenario, at least very light potential. And then by the end of next week, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and just afterwards, the potential of some light rainfall, and then the potential of a stronger storm system coming our way as we get into around the end of next week. Once again, that is very far in the future. So that bears watching, but we're not talking about accumulations at this point. That's just way too early for that. Chances of rain begin Wednesday. Could be, again, some stronger weather on Thursday. Clearing out, and again, that is where we see the potential of the temperatures really starting to cool down into the upper 40s for highs by Saturday, mid to upper 30s for low temperatures, and some more frost possible out there. For the day of service coming up on Monday, could be, again, some more showers, but at least temperatures will be quite on the mild side. No problems being seen. So if you have any volunteer plans to get out and make it a day on for service instead of just another day off, looking pretty good, but may want to take along some rain protection just to be on the safe side. National Weather Service looking for storm spotter volunteers Friday, February 10th in Chattanooga and Hamilton County at 6 p.m. at Memorial Hospital Community Rooms, 2525 DeSales Avenue. It is free, but you do have to register for seating, as seating is limited. So register at weather.gov/MRX. And if you want to help program your weather radio, again, before we get into a severe weather situation, now's the time when nothing is going on, and we'd be glad to help you out with that. Find out more at our website, wdef.com/weather, and we can help you program that weather radio so it alerts you for the counties that you want to have on your alert list and for the warnings you want to have. You don't have to be woken up for a tropical storm warning in Florida or an earthquake advisory for back into California. So really cool to be able to get that working properly. And if you'd like to know more, find out a lot of what I'm posting on the interwebs, available various social media platforms. So drop by and see what is being featured out there. Would love to have you along to follow along for more details on that. Chip Chapman will have a forecast update bright and early on Tuesday morning starting at 5 a.m. Eastern time, so stay tuned for more on that. And I'll have more on your Into the Rest of the Week forecast coming up later tonight on News 12, so stay tuned for more there. Live and direct from downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. Stay tuned for much more with News 12 on air and online.